Hi, I'm Garen Reif, and you're watching Be Better Golf. Click the subscribe button.
So this is Travis from EVNROLL. Travis, tell us what goes on here.
Yeah, so this is the grinding and polishing room, and we have Jose here. And what happens is he basically gets a raw part, just like this.
So that's raw. From
our CNC machine, right? And then he comes over here and hand shapes it. He grinds it and polishes it, so that it's all done by hand. So every part we put out is a one-off.
So hold up a finished one and a raw one, just so I can see kind of the difference.
Okay, Jose, these are the finished. This is the raw. Okay, yeah. So this is, you can see like the high polish on it, and you can see some of the edges.
This is finished here.
This is finished, yeah.
And this is straight from the CNC machine.
Yeah, and so the edges tend to be much sharper when it's raw. And what he's doing is he's rounding it, softening the edges. So you can see the top line here is very sharp, and here it's a little soft.
Right.
So it's just to make it beautiful.
Yeah. So this is what we're talking about in our upcoming videos, guys. These are raw.
This is raw.
Tour strokes.
Correct.
And you can tell by the 3 lines on top.
Correct, yeah. So this is completely raw.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So what goes on here?
So this is the paint area. And so what they do is they'll lay them out like this, and everything's painted by hand. So they'll do them in steps. So for example, they'll do the underside, then they'll put them in the oven here. And then so you can see here they did the bottom side here, and then they're still working on this E logo, and then they'll do the sight line on top. And they'll just put them in the oven. You got some parts in there right now.
Oh, so that's actually on and baking now?
Correct.
So how many degrees is this? Just like a desert or something, huh?
Yeah, how many degrees? Yeah.
Oh look, was that 92 or something?
Oh yeah, 190 degrees apparently. Yeah, Fahrenheit, about 190 degrees.
Well, that is cool. And these are little necks?
Those are little necks, yeah.
So do you guys have to weld the necks here, or how do they go?
We don't weld them. These are separate pieces. So what we do is we screw them in. This was for like the ER9 putter.
Okay, gotcha.
Where they had so those are adjustable. And then over here is the assembly room, and they're actually putting together some roll boards here. So that's where they assemble them. And then here's where they're shafting some of the putters. So we have some of the tour strokes. They've just been shafted. This is where they use the glue to put them all together. Some lefty ER6s. And this is the milled version. So this is the milled version. This is the ER1TS.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So this has been milled out of a block of billet, which is hard to do with a neck that big. So just a tiny,
just a little bit
less offset, yep. And then just
and that's been buffed out and painted.
Yeah, this is completely finished. Yep.
How do you guys decide? I guess that's a whole market research thing. But how do you decide like how many of which length and which head weights to actually? Because once you put cut them and put the grip on, I mean that's like a done deal.
Right. So I think we've learned over the course of 3 or 4 years now doing this, and a lot of what we do is we leave them uncut and ungripped, and then when we get an order, then we'll piece them together.
Oh, okay. So the stores and whoever else will tell you.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I would say that 34 is definitely the most popular. So,
34.
So we tend to make them most of them in 34, and then 35 right behind, and then 33 with the least amount of sales.
What about on tour? What's the standard length on tour? Is it also 34?
35.
35.
35 typically. Yeah, 34 to 35 in general.
Normal people.
So yeah,
it's really sharp.
Grips. And he has a little system here that he uses to get it's like a gridded line system
that's
to help
cool.
get the grip on very, very straight.
Because I know that Garen, when I was here the first time, was saying that a lot of other putter companies, they're in their manufacturing process, because they're doing so many putters and they got to do like 12 in a minute or something.
Right.
Like you'll see a lot of crooked grips out there.
Definitely. I mean,
so what is the system you have here with this grid?
So this is something that Mario actually came up with here, and it's just a gridded piece of cardboard, and basically what it does is you're able to see the flat part of the grip and how it interacts with the face, and just all these lines help.
Mario, I'm going to go where your eyes were. That is really cool.
Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, he's taking his time on this grip, so we take our time to get it right. Just because the grip is so crucial. It's like a tire for a car, you know, it's where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah, and
so it's very important.
The thing about a grip too that I can see is, because it's a malleable thing, sometimes the bottom might be aligned nicely, but the butt might be...
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, especially with these traditional style grips, these rubber grips, you'll get them where they're one way is this way, and then the top part might be another way.
Yeah, you guys will see on the channel. I did a whole long video about the tour stroke, which Mario is putting the grip on. You guys are really gonna like that. It's a really cool thing. Yeah. But that was on my big camera, so I'll have to edit this. So I'll probably put this up first.
Okay.
That's cool. Hey, this is cool. When did you guys start making black shafts?
So these are actually 2 of my tour putters.
Okay.
That I was having Mario check the grips on. And so one of the things that we do on tour is we'll do like a black shaft with a satin head, but we'll do all black paint fill.
Wait, I gotta see that. Show that to me in the bottom.
Yeah, so it's just...
why does that look so cool to me?
Right, it's just a really nice look.
Yeah.
And I think from the player's perspective, it kind of just silences everything. You don't see the chrome shaft, all you just see is the head.
Yeah.
It's just, you're really focused on the head, which is cool. Like, look at it from like a player's view.
So this is stuff for the tour. So it has this, what did you call it? Ceramic
coating.
Coating?
Yeah, ceramic gun style coating.
Yeah, so the same thing that would get put onto like a Glock or whatever. That is cool. And then if I take a top view.
Yeah, here's one of the satin heads, just so you can see how it just looks good with this shaft, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it really just makes you concentrate on just what is the head doing.
Right.
And this, it's funny because if all the putters in there were all black and only the tour ones had the red in it, I'd be like, wow, red.
Right. I want the red.
Yeah, just because it's different, you're like...
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I mean, but it does, this looks kind of very military looking.
Right.
It's cool.
Right, very deliberate.
EVNROLL, and look at this.
That is our tour logo there. So
tour
if you can see,
thing.
it's like our E, but it has a T instead of.
Oh yeah, so that's how you know that's like the for tour use only kind of deal. That is cool. But my favorite head cover, without a doubt, is definitely this. It's because it's funny too.
It's legal.
It's legal. So don't bother me. Don't ask me. It's legal. Wow, that is cool.
Yeah, we've gotten some good feedback on that. So
you're gonna see all these cool videos I did from EVNROLL. We did not videos just about equipment, but also some performance videos, like what Garen thinks is the best thing.
Yeah, we talked about progressive putting, and so to me, you know, I talk about the putting green being really about a 15-foot circle around the hole. That's where you can be accurate and you can make the putt.
When you've been out on tour, Travis, and you're watching like all the tour players, what are like the most common drills you see guys working on the... Travis was out on tour 40 weeks last year.
That's a good question. Drills, I would say probably start line would be one of the biggest things.
So using like the Pell's aid.
Right, exactly. They'll put tees down, like the Tiger drill, where they'll put the 2 tees. So yeah, I would say probably start line is most crucial for those guys. It seems like a lot of them will tend to work on that.
Right. Cool.
So,
thanks for watching, everybody. Click the subscribe button. Thanks to EVNROLL for letting us have this inside look. Thanks to this lady for giving me a smile.
All right.
All right, see you everybody. Bye.